This video is just to give you a little demonstration of the Reef-Ready Overflow that you were asking about for your 90-gallon tank. This is my 110-gallon that I just recently set up again, and I wanted to go over a couple of the pieces of equipment that are included with the Reef-Ready and the things that you're going to be looking for to buy at your local fish store. Back here you can see the top sections of the MegaFlow Overflow kit that comes separately, but it's one big package that you can purchase for all of these pieces here. This is the 3/4 inch return and the lock lines that come out of there, and this is an 1.5 inch overflow itself. It's a Durso standpipe. You can't see too much in this video, unfortunately, because this is all covered by the Reef-Ready itself, but you can see the 90-degree elbow over there, and there is a small air port right here to keep things from making too much noise. Once you take that and it drains down into your sump, you can see the bulkheads and the fittings right there. The bulkheads are included with the MegaFlow kit, and the tubing is not. You have to buy the tubing separately. I have an 1.5 inch tubing and a ball valve right here. This is going into my overflow. And you can see a clamp there that covers the barb fitting of the pieces that are included. And part of the ball valve right here you can see is a screw-in barb fitting that goes into the ball valve. And I have this adjusted so everything matches perfectly. Over on this side is my return pump. And again, you can see I purchased at the hardware store a 3/4 inch threaded valve, or 3/4 inch threaded piece to fit into my pump. It's a barb unit so that it connects to my 3/4 inch tubing. And because I want to make sure everything is balanced in terms of the flow, I have a ball valve right here as well for my return flow. And as you can see, that I've got that adjusted so that it doesn't flow in too fast, too slowly. Everything in the sump stays the same level. I need to add a little bit of water to this right now, as you can see, but I have this marked so that I know what the normal level of the tank is. Every time it drops a little bit like that, I know I need to add water. This high level mark is the level that the sump fills to when I have everything turned off. That should about do it. These are the pieces that you're going to be looking for when you go to the local fish store and you go to a hardware store. One small 3/4 inch ball valve here with 2 screw-in barb attachments for 3/4 inch. One screw-in barb attachment down here to go into your pump. 3/4 inch for a 3/4 inch hose. And one piece of Spiroflex tubing. It doesn't necessarily have to look like this. They come in different shapes and sizes, but 1.5 inch is usually what the dimensions are for the bulkhead. And so you're going to want to get a couple stainless steel clamps. I've got one there, you can see. You want to make sure that these are on very nice and tight, because this is basically your high pressure side right here. If one of these was to come off, you'd have water spraying all over the place. If this was to come off, it wouldn't be quite such a big deal. You'd still have quite a lot of mess, but it wouldn't be spraying all over the top of your cabinet. This is an 1.5 inch ball valve right here. You'll want one of those, and a barb fitting to screw into that so that you can connect to your tubing to. That should pretty much cover it. I know that you'll have a lot of questions for your local fish store, but this should be able to give you the right questions to ask.